study,
and play come together on a Windows 11 PC.
And for a limited time, college students get
The best of both worlds.
Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Quizheads, welcome to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 325. I'm Leon, your quizmaster from Hereford, UK, and this is another 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia straight into your ears. How are you? Have you had a good week? What have you been up to? I've been reading through the news this week about a pub quiz in London that was dedicated to Steven Spielberg. They hosted a whole quiz night all about Spielberg films, and lo and behold, the man himself turned up. I mean, I don't know if he won. He's got an unfair advantage, hasn't he? But how cool is that? So question 1 in Takeaway Trivia this week is about Steven Spielberg. Let's see if we can manifest him. Only joking, but looking forward to see how you do on this week's quiz. Coming up, we've got the end of the quiz, a round of Numberwang, that's back this week, and a round of Which Came First. We haven't done that for a while. And of course, the quiz will start with your general knowledge. All right, a few shout outs to the Quizhead community. Erin Moran has been in touch saying, shout out to my boyfriend Matthew. We love listening to your quiz and we'll be listening lots the next few weeks as we're on a road trip in our van to the Dolomites. I love him very much. Erin, great to hear from you. Hello, Matthew. Safe travels to the both of you. Have a wonderful time. Eleanor says, shout out for my boyfriend Hamish. It's our 2nd year anniversary next weekend and we love listening to Takeaway Trivia during our long drives. Congratulations, happy anniversary to you both. Hello to Izzy, who says, my name is Izzy and my boyfriend's name is Matt. We're always listening to the podcast on road trips and we're currently driving home from Wales. He makes road trips so fun and makes me incredibly happy. Thank you, Izzy. Hello, Matt. Jamie Vass says, shout out to Jamie and Harry, a couple of young electricians working on site with Tat, making the day go a bit quicker. Especially well done to Harry for mastering his chili tater dog recipe, his amazing side hustle. Good stuff. Hello to you both. And Joanne Alce says, shout out to my husband, David Alce. We are driving to Gretna on Saturday the 13th of June, celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary after getting married on Friday the 13th last year. That was a risk, wasn't it? Defy superstition and get married on Friday the 13th. Love it. Joanne says, it was the best day of my life and I want to surprise the love of my life with a shout out as we drive up. Joanne and David, congratulations. Have a good trip. Okay, are you ready to dive in with some trivia? Let's go. The first round then is your mixed bag potluck of trivia. It's general knowledge 10 questions, starting with number 1. Spielberg is back with Disclosure Day, but what is the name of the boy that befriended E.T. in his 1982 classic alien film, E.T.? Number 1, what is the name of the boy that befriended E.T. in the 1982 classic film, E.T.? Number 2, the Brazilian Grand Prix is held in which city? Number 2, the Brazilian Grand Prix is held in which city? Question number 3, who was the second wife of Henry VIII? Number 3, who was the second wife of Henry VIII? Question 4, how many strings are there on a double bass? Number 4, how many strings are there on a double bass? Question number 5, which famous figure did Carrie Simmons marry in 2021? Number 5, which famous figure did Carrie Simmons marry in 2021? Number 6, what number is at 3 o'clock on the dartboard? Number 6, what number would be at 3 o'clock on a dartboard? Number 7, who discovered the theory of relativity? Question number 7, which scientist discovered the theory of relativity? Question number 8. Former outlaw John Marston is the main character in which iconic video game? Number 8. Former outlaw John Marston is the main character in which iconic video game? Number 9. In cartoons, who is forever chasing the Roadrunner? Number 9. In cartoons, who is forever chasing Roadrunner? And question 10 this week. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? Number 10. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? Your 10 general knowledge questions there to get this week's takeaway trivia underway. Hopefully an easy start for you. We'll have the answers to those after round number 2. And round number 2 this week is something we only do a couple of times a year. It's a round that I call Which Came First. I'm going to give you 2 objects. They might be people, they might be films, they might be inventions. You've got to tell me which came first, which was invented first, built first, or born first. Which came first? On takeaway trivia. Number 1, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? So question number 1, which came first? Which band was put together or released music first? Was it the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Number 2, which was constructed and opened first? Was it Sydney Opera House or Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco? Number 2, which of these famous landmarks was first constructed? The Sydney Opera House or Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco? Question number 3, which film company was founded first? Was it Walt Disney or Universal Studios? Number 3, which legendary Hollywood film company was first launched? Was it Disney or Universal? Number 4, while we're on the subjects of films, which film was released first? Was it Rocky or Jaws? Question 4, which film was released first? Rocky or Jaws? Number 5, which came first? The steam engine or the light bulb? Now, for both of these inventions, there are sort of prototypes and iterations that came first. We're looking at the first sort of commercially tangible or commercially successful version of these products. The steam engine or the light bulb, which came first? Number 6, which organization was founded first? Microsoft or Apple? Number 6, which organization existed first? Microsoft or Apple? Number 7, which classic kids' toy was launched first? The Nintendo Game Boy or the Rubik's Cube? Number 7, which came first? The Nintendo Game Boy or the Rubik's Cube? Number 8, returning to films, and a film that's already been mentioned in this week's takeaway trivia. Which came first? E.T. the Extraterrestrial or The Goonies? Both legendary 80s films. Steven Spielberg involved in the production of both films, but which one came first? E.T. the Extraterrestrial or The Goonies? Number 9, which gymwear or trainer company or sneaker company came first? Was it Nike or Adidas? Number 9, which came first? Nike or Adidas? Is it Adidas or Adidas? I never know. And finally, number 10, which invention came first? The ballpoint pen or the Polaroid camera? The ballpoint pen or the Polaroid camera? That is which came first. And what came first in this week's quiz? Well, it was general knowledge. Let's find out how you did in that round. Number 1, Spielberg returns to cinemas with Disclosure Day this month. What was the name of the boy that befriended E.T. in his 1982 classic E.T.? It was Elliot. Elliot. Number 2, the Brazilian Grand Prix is held in which city? Sao Paulo. Number 3, who was the second wife of Henry VIII? Anne Boleyn. Number 4, how many strings are there on a double bass? There are 4 strings on a double bass. Number 5, which famous figure did Carrie Simmons marry in 2021? Boris Johnson. She is Boris Johnson's wife. Number 6, what number is at 3 o'clock on the dartboard? That is the number 6. Number 7, who discovered the theory of relativity? Albert Einstein. Number 8, former outlaw John Marston is the main character in which iconic video game Red Dead Redemption? Number 9, in cartoons, who is forever chasing the Roadrunner? Wile E. Coyote. The new film's coming out this summer, isn't it? Wile E. Coyote versus Acme. Looking forward to that. I love some classic Looney Tunes. Number 10, in Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? That is a car. Mark yourself out of 10, award your points, and when you're ready, we're moving on to round number 3.
Ready to soundtrack your summer? With Red Bull Summer All Day Play, you choose a playlist that fits your summer vibe the best. Are you a festival fanatic, a deep end DJ, a road dog, or a trail mixer? Just add a song to your chosen playlist and put your summer on track. Red Bull Summer All Day Play. Red Bull gives you wings. Visit redbull.com/brightsummer ahead to learn more. See you this summer.
This episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam, you came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every Year After follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every Year After. Streaming June 10th, only on Prime.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Stock up and save big on shoes, tops, dresses, accessories, and more must-haves for summer. Join the Nordy Club to unlock exclusive discounts, shop new arrivals first, and more. Plus, buy online and pick up at your favorite Rack store for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you Rack.
Takeaway trivia continues, and round number 3 this week is another round that we don't do that often. It's the return of Numberwang. I'm going to give you 10 general knowledge questions. However, I try and help you a little bit with the answers on this round, because your answer to question number 1 will consist of just 1 letter. Your answer to question number 2 will consist of 2 letters, and your answer, for instance, to question number 8 will have 8 letters in it. We'll go all the way up until question number 10. We don't count spaces as a character, so your answer can have a space in it, but each answer will have the amount of letters that match up to its question number, if that makes sense. I think it does. Let's play Numberwang. Number 1. Which letter is the most frequently used consonant in written English? Question number 1. Which letter is the most frequently used consonant in written English? Question number 2. In musical notation, how is the Italian word for fortissimo abbreviated? Number 2. In musical notation, how is the Italian word for fortissimo abbreviated? Remember, this answer should have 2 letters in it. Number 3. Hedera is a species of evergreen climbing plant. How is it more commonly known? Number 3. Hedera, Hedera, is a species of evergreen climbing plant. How is it more commonly known? Number 4. The Danish carpenter Ole Kirk Christiansen founded which construction toy company? Number 4. Danish carpenter Ole Kirk Christiansen founded which construction toy company? Number 5. Which of the Greek islands has the largest population? Number 5. Which of the Greek islands has the largest population? Number 6. What C is a smart casual trouser, or pant, I guess, that takes their name from the cloth from which they're made? Number 6, what C is a smart casual trouser that takes its name from the cloth from which they're made? Number 7, Spider-Man is based in which US city? Number 7, the Spider-Man comics are based in which US city? Number 8, Billie Jean was a number 1 single by Michael Jackson from which hit album? Number 8, Billie Jean was a number 1 single from Michael Jackson from which hit album? Number 9, which famous children's author wrote the screenplay for the James Bond movie You Only Live Twice? Number 9, which famous children's author wrote the screenplay for the James Bond film You Only Live Twice? And number 10, which UK city holds the annual Goose Fair during the first week of October? Number 10, which UK city holds an annual Goose Fair during the first week of October? There are a couple of Goose Fairs that take place around the UK, but obviously we're looking for a city that has 10 letters in its answer. That might help you. That's Numberwang. While you're finishing off that round, let's take a look at some answers. Your answers to which came first. Number 1, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones? The Beatles as a band. First launched in 1960. The Rolling Stones were in 1962. Well done if you put the Beatles. Which came first, Sydney Opera House or the Golden Gate Bridge? Golden Gate Bridge, much older. That opened in 1937. Sydney Opera House, 1973. Number 3, Disney or Universal Studios? Universal Studios came first, launching in 1912. Disney was 1923. 4, which film came first? Rocky or Jaws? The classic Jaws was first by 10 years in 1975. Number 5, the steam engine or the light bulb? The steam engine, the first commercially successful or viable steam engine, was launched in 1712. There were attempts at steam engines and steam engines that existed before then, but the first sort of recognised commercial one was 1712. The same with the light bulb. There were versions of light bulbs first, but Thomas Edison launched the first commercial one in 1879. But the steam engine came first. Number 6, Microsoft or Apple? Microsoft in 1975. Number 7, the Game Boy or the Rubik's Cube? The Rubik's Cube, of course, came first in 1974. Number 8, E.T. or the Goonies? E.T. came first in 1982. Number 6, Nike or Adidas? Well, Adidas was launched in 1949. Nike didn't come along until 1964. And finally, number 10, the ballpoint pen or the Polaroid camera? Which came first? I think it was Laszlo Biro that invented the ballpoint pen, 1938. Your Numberwang answers: which letter is the most frequently used consonant written in English? It's T, the letter T. E, I think, is the letter used the most in English, but T is the first consonant. Number 2, in musical notation, how is the Italian word fortissimo abbreviated? That's 2 F's, so FF. Number 3, Hedera is a species of evergreen climbing plant. How is it more commonly known? Ivy. Number 4, Danish carpenter Ole Kirk Christiansen founded which construction toy company? Lego. And my bank manager curses him every day. Number 5, which of the Greek islands has the largest population? That's Crete. Number 6, what C is a smart casual trouser that takes their name from the cloth from which they're made? Chinos. Number 7, Spider-Man protects the people of which American city? New York. Number 8, Billie Jean was the number 1 single from which Michael Jackson album? Thriller. Number 9, which famous children's author wrote the screenplay for the James Bond movie You Only Live Twice? Roald Dahl. And number 10, which UK city holds an annual Goose Fair during the first week of October? Nottingham. Alright then, Quizheads, we've arrived at the final battle. The final round then is the end of the quiz. 15 questions of general knowledge, pitched at a slightly trickier level than previous rounds on this week's Takeaway Trivia. Yes, one final battle before the end of the podcast. Are you ready? Question number 1, written by British comedian Harry Hill, I Can't Sing was a 2014 musical based on which television show? Number 1, written by Harry Hill, I Can't Sing was a 2014 musical based on which television show? Number 2, what ocean are the Philippines in? Number 2, what ocean are the Philippines in? Number 3, not including any shootouts, how many penalties did Harry Kane score in the 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup? Number 3, not including any shootouts, how many penalties did Harry Kane score in the 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup? Number 4, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese on the morning of December the 7th of which year? Number 4, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese on the morning of December the 7th of which year? Number 5, who was the Greek god of the sea? Number 5, who was the Greek god of the sea? Number 6, how many parliamentary seats are returned to the UK Houses of Parliament? So basically, how many MPs serve in the UK Houses of Parliament? Number 6, how many parliamentary seats are there in the UK Houses of Parliament? Number 7, Rh null is the rarest blood type in humans, but what is the second least common? Number 7, Rh null is the rarest blood type in humans. What is the second least common? Number 8, what is the only country to have played in every single men's FIFA World Cup? Number 8, what is the only country to have played in every single men's FIFA World Cup? Number 9, which artist painted The Persistence of Memory? Number 9, which artist created the painting The Persistence of Memory? Number 10, how many posts are there at each end of an Aussie rules field? Number 10, how many posts are there at each end of an Aussie rules field? Number 11, The Last Night of the Proms is broadcast live on which BBC radio station? Number 11, The Last Night of the Proms is broadcast live on which BBC radio station? Number 12, Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? Question 12, Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? Number 13, what does HTTP stand for in a website URL? I don't think we need to type it anymore, do we? But we used to have to, back in the early days of the internet. What does HTTP stand for in a website URL, or web address? Number 14, who wrote Whitney Houston's hit, I Will Always Love You? So number 14, who wrote the song I Will Always Love You as sung by Whitney Houston? And number 15, Crimea is a peninsula on the northern coast of which sea? Number 15, Crimea is a peninsula on the northern coast of which sea? That's your 15 questions on the end of the quiz. Tidy up your answers. Make sure you've attempted an answer for each one, because you never know. Your subconscious might know more than you think. And let's find out how you've done.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You know those friends who support your preference for podcasts over music on road trips? That's the energy State Farm brings to insurance. With over 19,000 local agents, they help you find the coverage that fits your needs, so you can spend less time worrying about insurance and more time enjoying the ride. Download the State Farm app or go online at statefarm.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney+.
Let's go!
Get ready for a new case.
We're gonna crack this case and prove we're the greatest partners of all time!
New friends.
You are... Gary the Snake. And your last name? The Snake.
Dream Team.
New habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home.
You're clearly working it.
Zootopia 2, now available on Disney Plus, rated PG.
The answers to the end of the quiz this week. Number 1, written by Harry Hill, I Can't Sing was a 2014 musical based on which television show? The X Factor. Number 2, what ocean are the Philippines in? The Pacific. Number 3, not including any shootouts, how many penalties did Harry Kane score in the 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup? It's 3. Number 4, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese on the morning of December the 7th of which year? 1941. Number 5, who is Greek god of the sea? Poseidon. Number 6, how many parliamentary seats are in the UK Houses of Parliament? 650. Number 7, Rh null is the rarest blood type in humans. What is the second least common? AB negative. I don't know my blood type. How do you find out if you've never actually given blood what your blood type is? I'm under the impression, because I'm asthmatic, I'm under the impression that you can't give blood if you're asthmatic, or at least you couldn't in the past. But I'd actually be curious to know what my blood type is. Number 8, what is the only country to have played in every single men's FIFA World Cup? Brazil. Number 9, which artist painted The Persistence of Memory? That was Salvador Dali. Number 10, how many posts are there at each end of an Aussie rules field? 4. Number 11, The Last Night of the Proms is broadcast live on which BBC radio station? BBC Radio 3. I think it is mostly classical music, isn't it? Number 12, Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? Tanzania. What does the HTTP stand for in a web address? That is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Number 14, who wrote Whitney Houston's hit I Will Always Love You and originally had a hit with it, I believe, Dolly Parton. And 15, Crimea is a peninsula on the northern coast of which sea? The Black Sea. Total up your scores and hopefully award yourself the quiz victory this week. Well done. If you've beaten your personal best, always good to hear. Been a pleasure to be your quizmaster once again. And don't forget, I'm here every Monday to dish out the quizzing and questions. Don't forget to follow Takeaway Trivia wherever you get podcasts from to make sure you get it in your ears at least once a week. I will leave you with one final tat fact. Did you know that 30% of books published in Britain are bought by 7% of the population? I'm desperately trying to read more. I'm reading the Slow Horses novels at the moment from the Apple TV series. Really good stuff. Bob Iger's biography to read, the guy that was head of Disney. I've got a Jessica Jones novel to read. Loads to read. Not enough time. Do you know what? I might go and read a bit now. Thank you for playing Takeaway Trivia. Have a great week. Have a safe week, whatever you're up to. And we will quiz again soon. Take care. Hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget, we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help the quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you'd like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars and on Blue Sky at Takeaway Trivia. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incompetech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.